Do you believe it's really possible? Do you really? Do you really believe it? Let's find out. It's back. Here I am. Yes. After yesterday's debacle, I'm back here. Less black and white. Time to rock and roll. So, do you believe it's possible? What do I mean by that? Well, basically, it's literally that. There's so many things that are possible in life, whether it's dreams, goals, all that kind of good stuff. But do you believe it's possible? And this is the funky difference between things actually happening and things not actually happening. So, So do you believe? Do you believe? Do you actually believe it's possible? Now, if there's something you want, a goal, a vision, or a hope, a dream, something like that, it's one thing to say, yes, I believe it's going to happen. It's something I want, and kind of go through it. But if you fundamentally, deep down, subconsciously don't believe it's going to happen, it will never happen. Never mind the law of attraction. Fuck that. That's not going to happen if you don't truly, fundamentally believe it's going to happen. And this is the real kind of detailed thing that stops things from actually manifesting. You may say your affirmations, you may do your meditation, you may do all that kind of good sexy stuff, but unless you believe, then it's not going to happen. So how do you believe it's going to happen? How do you really get that? Well, it's kind of twofold. One, you've just sort of, I guess, have to convince yourself. And secondly, if it's something that goes against your fundamental values, then no matter all the affirmations, everything you say and want, it's not going to work. So if you say, yes, I believe I'm going to own a Ferrari. Great, I believe it. But deep down, you sort of don't like rich people, you don't like wealth, or you feel that wealthy people have scammed someone, then that thing's never going to happen, because deep down that belief is kind of against your true values, which are you don't think or very highly of rich people because they might have scammed somebody. Out of breath. What? Obviously this is completely different from last night because I've now got all the energy back. G Fuel. Get G Fuel. How do you convince yourself? Well, this also comes back to everything I've always said, is when you're doing something that's your true passion and you really love to do something, then it's natural you've got a belief in it because it's something you truly love. And you're doing it, you do it if you got paid, if you didn't get paid, whatever, you just love doing that thing. That's a natural thing to have a belief in. And then it's a matter of then sort of extrapolating, it's not even a word, extrapolating that out forward to reality. So yes, you may not have an income that would sustain that kind of lifestyle if it's a bigger house and that kind of thing, or maybe it's just a relationship goal or whatever that may be. But if you believe and you love what you're doing and that's something you're truly passionate about, then it's a matter of just expanding that out into sort of a belief that then, as you then do affirmations and meditation,
one eternity later,
everything seems right with the idea of that thing happening, as opposed to kind of wishing it's going to happen, but you don't believe it. So it's sort of a bit of a process, and this is maybe a bit of a ramble, but it's ultimately doing things you love to do is really the pathway to kind of success in that thing. Because if you're doing something, you're doing it just for the money and all that kind of crap, if there's any kind of struggle, you're going to stop. And then if you're really sort of trying to do it, but if it's not something fundamentally you really love, then that belief isn't there. So hopefully that kind of makes sort of sense. So I get asked a lot, how do I come up with this kind of thing? How do I think about this sort of thing? And it's just in my head. I guess it's something that I'm passionate about. I love to kind of share this sort of, I suppose, positivity and this kind of thoughts, but it's something I'm truly passionate about. So to me it comes easy just to talk about this and to kind of encourage other people, inspire other people to kind of follow their dreams. If I didn't really like it, it would clearly come across in the video like it was a bit sort of very incongruent to what I'm saying to how I'm acting. But if you know me in person, and some of you do, you will know that I'm exactly like this in real life. Wait, this is Lily.
Hi.
Hello. Am I like this in real life?
Yes.
Am I ridiculously like bouncy and annoying like this in real life?
You can be sometimes.
Say what? See? Exactly. Evidence. There you have it. So basically, getting back to the main point, how to believe it's possible. Well, it's not fake it till you make it at all. It comes down to, again, and I'm just repeating myself constantly on this, but doing something you're truly enjoying and liking and loving, that will automatically give you the belief in that thing, because it's natural. There's no effort. You're not trying to do it. You're just living it. You just love it and you just do it. And that belief will naturally come. It's when you're trying to do something that isn't something you truly love, then you have to really put a massive effort in to kind of believe it. And that's probably where the disconnect is. And that may be why things aren't happening. But by doing something you truly love and doing it for the right reasons, i.e. because you love doing it, not because of the money or reward or something like that, then it's all going to happen. And it's actually very easy. So how to believe it's possible? Just do what you love doing and it will naturally happen. Groovy. Right, hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope you got some value from it. A bit more interested hopefully than yesterday's video, which was a bit but if you have, I want you to smash that like button till it's nice and blue, and subscribe if you haven't. I really appreciate it, and hit the bell notification so you know when I'm releasing a new video. Try to talk as fast as I can possibly, just because I get the energy back, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.